Comparison, the thief of joy. Today we're talking about comparison. Sometimes when you're at the beginning of your mindset transformation, comparison can be helpful. Today we're talking about how comparison with others, against others, comparison against where you think your life should be, and comparison against yourself all play a role in helping us to develop and to break negative and self-destructive patterns. I was working with a client not so long ago, and she mentioned how when she felt better, in inverted commas, than other people, she was more secure in her settings. Now, that is a really helpful place to start in some cases, because if you walk into a room and you think, right, okay, I like myself more than I like that person, it allows you to understand that feeling of liking yourself more. And when you've never allowed yourself to feel that, or allowed yourself to like yourself, it can be really uncomfortable. It can be tricky, and it sometimes can make you feel as though you have this great big ego. But we are programmed for comparison. Everything around us is like, she looks like that, how do you feel compared to that? She looks like that, what do you think about that? If you can walk into a room and go, yeah, I like what I'm wearing more than her, I can lift slightly more weight than them. When you make those comparisons to start with, to get your mindset focused, crystal clear on, I am allowed to like myself more, that can be helpful. Now, when it starts to become a problem is if that is the only way that you can bring value to yourself. If you're sat around a pool and you're like, well, okay, I look better than her, that's going to become a problem if there is no one that you will compare yourself to that you think you're better than. So, if you were the only person in the room that was wearing black shoes and everyone else was wearing red shoes, and you're like, oh, why am I the only person doing that? Why can't I have just worn red shoes? To begin with, when you're learning to allow yourself to be kind to yourself, and you're allowing those feelings of, yeah, actually, I do like what I'm wearing, I do like how I look, I do like how I feel, they're really helpful. And then you need to move it away from those external motivators. You need to move it away from, I can only feel good if something on the outside is less than me, and move it towards, I can feel good because inside I am confident and I know my worth. I know my worth, I respect myself, and I trust myself to be congruent with my best self. I trust myself to be true to who I am. It's scary. There's a lot of work to do. There's a lot of unpicking to do. But once you start to understand that actually you are flipping fantastic, you are amazing, you are you, and that is truer than true. That's Dr. Zeus, is it? Today you are you, that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. And that's fantastic. That's what we want. That's where we want to get to. But sometimes comparing yourself to others is a stepping stone to allow you to do that. So don't be down on yourself if you stand there and you're comparing yourself to everyone else. Just know that you are fabulous and you can love yourself. You can appreciate yourself, and you never have to beat your body up again if you put a bit of work in now. I hope that has been helpful. If not, go and have a look at one of my other videos, because I'm sure one of them will be helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you next Sunday. Ciao!